Hi friends, it's me, Sarah. I'm going to offer today a pose tutorial of Warrior II, Virabhadrasana II. So warrior poses are in the class of standing poses, and they are very strengthening for the legs, for the joints, good for your bone density, and the shape of these poses are very empowering and create a sense of strength, endurance, and I hope you enjoy Warrior II. So there's a lot of debate about the heel to heel alignment in Warrior II. Is it heel to heel alignment or is it heel to arch alignment? I have practiced it all ways throughout my yoga career, and I am in the camp of heel to heel alignment because what's important in these warrior poses and in all standing poses is the connection of the femur bones to the pelvis, feeling secure, and that your lower back and your sacroiliac, your SI joints, are not crammed or stuck. So with heel to heel alignment, it generally gives most bodies a little more space to kind of have mobility in the pelvis and have those thigh bones connecting into the pelvis in a way that feels good. So we're gonna bend the right knee directly over the heel for Warrior II. Heel to heel alignment. And then your right toes are pointing straight ahead. Really pivotal that we have a lift in the inner arch of the back foot. So if you collapse that back arch in, you're going to lose the integrity of that connection of the femur bone to the hip, because if you collapse your arch, your knee will collapse, your back will crunch. So the arches of the feet are lifting, the toes are soft and spread, heel to heel alignment, and then really important in Warrior II that we allow that right knee to stay over the heel and not collapse in. So a lot of times we'll ask to bring that right knee open toward the baby toe. And it's a really great pose to strengthen your quadriceps by keeping that right knee wrapping open toward the baby toe. Let's talk about rotation of the femur bones. So in Warrior II, that front thigh bone is externally rotating. So essentially that spiral of the inner thigh is wrapping around toward the outer thigh. And then this back thigh is internally rotating. So we have that left inner thigh wrapping up and in toward the pelvis. The hips are not super square toward the lengthwise side of your mat. There's just a subtle turn so that there's a nice flow to the pose. So it's more like these hips are turning slightly toward the upper corner of your mat, the upper left-hand corner in this case. Nice flow, femur bones in the hips. And then you drift your arms open to a T. And you gaze over the front fingertips. So the drishti, the focal point of this pose, is over the front fingertips. You lift up the base of the skull, nice and broad. Of course, we have the lower ribs drawing in. And it's important to look and see that that left hand's on the same plane as the right hand. And you feel really strong and empowered. Tailbone drops down, crown of head lifts. And there are so much more intricacies to this beautiful pose. But I hope this helps. So you can straighten that front leg, turn the right toes in. Great job practicing Warrior II. If you have questions about Warrior II, drop them in the comments. All right, thanks a lot. I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you want to see other poses, I'm happy to break them down more and answer questions in the comments. Bye-bye.